opinions on a podcast with Junior and Mase.
We're here. I'm here. I'm here with a man who's been lost. Now he's found.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Mase is back.
It's been a while.
It's been more than 4 weeks, and me and Woods the other night, we got together and we are like, where was Mase? Where's Mase been? Where's this guy been?
Busy, man. Busy.
What have you been up to?
I'm coaching T-ball this year. Again, head coach though this time, so I have a lot more responsibility.
How'd you get upgraded? Did that fall on you, or were you asked to be the head coach?
Not kinda. I mean, there's last year we had 2 teams, so I was just kind of helping out.
2 teams of first graders,
yeah.
kindergartners?
There was a lot of T-ball players, and this year there's only 1. So I'm like, yeah, well, I'll coach because if my middle's going to do it, then I'm going to coach her team. I did it for my oldest, and they just put me in there as head coach.
What are the ages? So what ages are you currently coaching?
So I heard that I have some 3-year-olds that are almost 4. Yeah.
Are they potty trained? Are we talking potty trained kids running to first?
To be honest, I don't know.
Oh my God.
I know where our field is pretty deep, and it's a far away from the porta potty. So it's a good amount of walk.
Yikes.
So everybody's got to have potty breaks before we go.
Oh my goodness.
But no, it's like 3 to 5 and 6. So 3,
5, 6.
I think I have like maybe 2 3-year-olds, couple 4-year-olds, and the rest are like 5 and 6.
I mean, it's I don't know how hard it is to coach T-ball when it comes to a 3, 4, 5-year-old.
I last year we had a bunch of 5 and 6-year-olds, so I don't know.
Did it work out well?
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, it's like you just got to make it fun. Like I'm gonna do I have such a good game plan going on right now. I have like different activities I'm gonna do for practice.
Tell me the core.
So I'm going to set up like hula hoops at the throwing station.
Nice.
And I'm going to clamp them to the fence.
The kids?
No, the hula. Yeah.
You're clamping the children to the fence and you're beating them with balls.
Depends on who's listening. No, I'm going to put hula hoops on the fence, mark out a spot, and have them fire at the middle of the hula hoop so they get used to throwing it up and not straight down.
Do you guys use like typical baseballs or using softballs?
No, T-balls are like a little soft. And
a little softer.
I was going to use like tennis balls like the first practice, just have them get used to throwing something. But honestly, dude, they're going to be using T-balls forever, and they're not that hard. Like if you get popped at one, like maybe in the nose, it'll make you like
you learn
tear up. But I'm not going to have them like play catch with each other right off the bat, dude. Like 3 and 4, they probably never picked up a ball, maybe never picked up a glove.
Right.
I don't know. So I'm going to have them throw.
Wait, they don't even know where first, second, and third is. They don't know the game yet.
No, that's probably what I'll do first. I'll have them run bases.
That was my thing for my kid who played basketball this winter.
Yeah.
They didn't teach them any of the. And again, I can criticize. I'm that type of parent, I guess. But like I'm
well, and you're into sports too,
right?
So no.
So they taught them. They did the drills. They did the shooting. The
right.
Dribbling, defensive stance, stuff like that. They didn't teach them the game,
right?
The fundamental game of like you run down the court, you pass, you have to dribble, pass. They didn't teach them any of that. Yeah. I think at those prime ages, getting those core, you know what I mean, those core values away, and having a hard ball. Keep your glove up.
Yeah, don't get hit.
Put your glove in front of your face.
Problem is at that age, if you're 4 and you get hit in the nose first day of practice, it's done. Yep. Like it's going to take a lot to get that kid back. So I'm going to do what I can not to do that at first. So we're going to run bases. We're going to throw at inanimate objects. My plan was to put the hula hoop up. Once they can throw into the middle of the hula hoop, I'm going to set up a balloon in the middle, and they got to try to pop the balloon.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and that's fun.
A good idea.
And then this is a cool idea. I'm going to call it tire fire.
Tire fire.
And I'm going to roll a tire along the fence, and all the kids got to try to throw the ball through the tire.
How big is this tire?
It's like a car tire.
Car tire?
Yeah, just roll it down the fence, and then everybody just fires at one time.
Now you hit 5 in a row. Say kids hit 5 in a row.
It's 10 points.
You light that tire on fire.
Yeah. Now we're really gonna.
And then you
tire.
roll it.
Yeah. At the end, we'll have a tire fire. For real.
Straight up tire fire.
Yeah, and then it's like King of the Castle, where I'm rolling grounders at the kids, and they got to try to stop the ball from hitting the bucket.
So you're not like actually batting the balls towards the kids. You're rolling them.
Yet. Yeah. I'm gonna roll them first.
It's a good idea.
Most t-ball is like they don't, unless you got like a 5 and 6 year old that can really crank the ball and have been working on swinging.
Oh yeah,
the ball's it's grounders almost every time.
Right,
and it's not that hard. So like, I want them to be able to run, and if the ball's not moving, use their hand instead of their glove to pick it up. So just simple, fundamental things. And I got like 4 weeks, I think, before the first game. So I'll be able to fit in like 8 practices. So I think that'll be
so 2 practices a week you guys do?
Yeah, I'm going to do 2, yeah.
And when is that?
I was going to do 3, but
Tuesdays?
It's too much. I'm building champions here.
I'm building straight up champs.
When they go to coach pitch, I want that coach to be like, damn. They learned a lot.
Yo, who coached this kid?
That's what I want. Because when
Mase
I move
coached
up,
this kid, I can tell.
I mean, when I move up to softball or whatever, like I want our kids to be prepared.
Right.
I'm super into it right now. So
you guys do tire fire?
That's what I've been doing, dude. I've been like planning and game planning for that.
So it's a tire fire. I'm rocking my Mets jersey today.
Yeah.
For the 0-6, 0-5 Mets.
That's good.
Yeah,
it's a good start.
Building champions. I was on vacation a couple times these past 2 weeks, and I went to 2 stadiums. So we went to Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
My wife ended up getting Orlando Magic tickets.
Oh, nice.
Guess who we got to see?
Who?
Guess.
Orlando Magic.
Verse. That's a good guess.
Philly?
No, Kansas City. Listen to me. Golden State Warriors.
Ooh,
we saw the game where Draymond Green got ejected 4 minutes into it.
No way.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, 4 minutes. Like we literally just sat down. I'm like,
I think he's funny.
Girls, listen. Draymond Green's a beast on the defense. He's blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff. Next thing you know, he's getting teed. He's walking off the court. Steph Curry's crying in the middle of the game.
Nice.
Like, dude, it was crazy. I ended up cheering for I'm an Orlando Magic fan.
Yeah.
But I was cheering. Yeah.
Damn.
I liked Penny.
Yeah.
I still do.
I'm a Sixers guy.
I love that. Yeah.
I do. I love the Sixers team.
The Magic lost. Steph did his little going to sleep emoji at the end.
Good for him.
Kids loved it. It was a really clean stadium.
I love it.
It's not like football games. It's not like baseball games.
No, it's totally different. Yeah.
Dude, and I'm telling you, like bringing kids to that type of environment is kind of fun.
Yeah.
You know, the mascots are playing around. They had like every halftime or every like TV intermission.
Yeah.
There was some type of event set up.
Or game or something. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
And they weren't just shooting stuff into the crowd and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They had these acrobats, these 3 sisters that went on top of each other.
Ooh.
With like doing crazy like bends and splits and stuff like that. My kids loved it.
Sounds cool.
And then the second, it was crazy, dude.
Sounds wild.
I mean, there are some strong ladies out there.
I bet, yeah.
These Bella's sisters they're top tier.
Yeah.
And then the second one we went to was we saw an AJR concert last night.
Yeah.
But we went to Wells Fargo Center.
Damn.
So it was like Philly.
Yeah.
It was like all the Philly, Lincoln Stadium. The Phillies had a huge rain delay last night.
Wow.
People were intoxicated, brother.
Oh, I bet.
They were ripped.
I bet.
We went to the beer tavern before we even headed over to the concert. It was downpouring.
Yeah.
I was soaked. And like the kids walked in there, they had like their huge slice of pizza, all this good stuff. And like next thing you know, like everybody has like pitchers of beer just flowing everywhere. 4.5 hour rain delay.
Sounds like a good time.
Dude,
it's been pouring, man. I'm so tired of the rain.
Well, we're
going to float. My house is going to float away, dude.
When we went to Florida, it was 90, 80, 70, beautiful, little breeze. I get back to Newark. And I'm like, what?
It's cold and wet.
Instantly my face started hurting.
Yeah.
Like it was brutal, but the sunshine, I felt like the rays on my skin. I was like, this is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Head back to Newark and I'm like, I feel like shit. This is awful.
When I got hit with that winter turning into spring, so you have that like allergies, colds, sore throats, that kind of shit too.
All the time.
So it's been rough, man. And this is our sales season too at work. So it's like we're swamped there. You know, it's just busy life, man.
Well, also have the kids been sick?
Yeah, they were sick a little bit, like on and off, and then everybody gets it, and then everybody's cool, and then one starts coughing, and then the next thing you know,
just flows through the
next
house.
day. The problem is with 3, it's like one gets something, and then it's not immediate that everybody gets it at the same time. It's like 2 days later, the next one will get it. And then 2 or 3 days after that, the last one will get it. And you're like, dude, I've already taken like 6 days off. Like, my wife's out of days. Yeah. I'm out of and I can't take off during this. I'm the sales manager. I have to be there during the sales, and this is the busiest time of the year. So like, it's hard, dude. That was a tough like couple weeks there. I was like, damn, dude.
How's everybody feeling now?
Oh, everybody's good.
Good.
Yeah, we've been good for a little while.
I know, like one of them had like tonsillitis or bronchitis or something.
No
bronchitis.
No, just
Oh, that was my brother. My brother had that.
Yeah, no, we had some like little strep like maybe a month ago, and then I don't know, it turned into scarlet fever for one of them.
Damn.
But it was like a short-lived thing. Everybody was on at
you
one
pumped
point.
Them full of antibiotics.
At one point, all three were on like amoxicillin.
Dude.
Like, yeah, and then like that kind of wipes it out pretty quick. And then I battled some shit. And
you had some violent. You had some violent episodes.
Yeah, which was tough because I had a couple shows scheduled in the meantime. So it's like Monday, I'm sick, and I'm like, dude, by Saturday, like I gotta be good because I gotta sing all night.
You drinking honey all week,
and you know what, dude? Every time I end up doing it, and I'm like, I get past it. I don't know how. I'm pumping like zinc. I'm like licking any kind of honey I can find, like just doing everything, dude.
Oh my god! And your shows you've been playing have been like pretty decent.
Yeah, we did a really cool one at a nice winery around here in Pittstown. Beneducci, shout out to them. They were very nice, very accommodating. We played in a greenhouse, dude. There was lights all inside of the place. It was really, really beautiful. We played really good there. And then we had a couple acoustic shows, which is like just me and the other guitar player. And then the last one we just did an intimate night at Skeggy's, the axe throwing place.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to them, too. They're fucking awesome people to deal with. And they absolutely love us. So.
Any axe throwing?
Yeah, they were throwing axes, dude. We were playing songs, and I probably played like 5 freaking Zach Bryan songs.
Get out.
Dude, everybody just loves it, man. So it's nice when everybody's into it, and clapping and singing and dancing. And then they come up and they're like, that was awesome. We want you guys here. Like, that's cool.
I want you guys back.
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
Please
so it makes you keep doing it. Like if somebody came up to me at the end and was like, hey, you should not do that anymore. I'd be like, oh. Fuck.
Or they just pay you and you just walk away.
Yeah, that was
They're not like, hey, come back.
They're like, hey, that was okay.
Yeah, you guys were garbage, by the way.
Thanks for just being a jukebox.
That's it.
Yeah.
Do you guys take like requests?
If I know it. I usually say, it's like somebody will always shout out like some random song to it. I'm like, can you at least pick like say they'll pick like a, I don't know, like a Bon Jovi song, but they'll pick one that's not like a normal Bon Jovi song. It'll be like song number 9 on like his first album that nobody knows what song that is except for that person that just likes that. So I'm like,
oh yeah,
what song is that? I'm like, I can do it. And then I'll just play a Bon Jovi song of my choosing because I'm like, nobody cares about that one.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, no.
Did you hear about Puff Daddy?
What?
Sean Combs?
Fuck, dude.
Did you hear about any of the like?
Oh yeah, like Jay-Z and stuff too, man. They're all like getting pops for stuff.
Well, I heard that the SWAT team like went into the mansion with like intent to like
a couple of them. Then they raided like 2 or 3 houses.
Yeah, and like his kids were in there. And again, I hear this on the media saying like, oh, the kids, that's an awful. That's an awful way to get arrested, being like swarmed with 80 cops coming in there, fully decked out in gear and stuff like that. But they don't know what they're walking into. No. And I'm pretty sure his kids are over the age of 18. I'm pretty sure they're in their 30s or 20s.
Yeah, well, dude, and if it's possible sex trafficking.
Right.
Like, no, be intense, please, because this guy is a billionaire.
And you don't know what he's doing.
No.
You don't know what
he can do whatever he wants. He's a billionaire. He can pay, and do whatever he wants to do. So, yeah, no, it's...
I loved his music.
It's kind of how it goes. What do you mean his music?
Like I loved like some of the
his actual songs.
Some of the songs he put out there.
Like what?
Victory.
Yeah. Okay.
I know there's a lot of other people. I'm pretty sure he like produced them.
Well, no, I like the people he produces.
Yeah. Little Kim.
He's always been weird though. He's always been weird.
Then they're showing
every time you see him sitting on a couch, he like his teeth like sticking out. And then I saw that video where he attempted to like
Mike Tyson. I was just going to bring
Mike's
that up.
Hand, and then he grabs his hand, and I'm like, "You will try this with anybody, dude!" Like, and he was like, Mike Tyson was like in his prime at that time.
Yeah,
too.
dude.
I'm like, dude, he tells people he's going to eat them. and you're trying to touch his ass.
Well, his edible lineup right now is ears.
Yeah, it's Holyfield's ear.
Yeah.
Did you see the commercial?
No.
I
haven't seen that one.
What?
No.
It's Holyfield on one side of the couch.
Get out.
Tyson on the other. And he's like, hey, I got you a gift. And Holyfield gives him like something like, I don't know, shoes or something like that. And then Tyson gives him this, and he's like, is this my ear? He's like,
no way.
He's like, yeah, it is. And then it's like, it's an edible though. Something wild like that.
I gotta
It's
wait.
a real thing. That really happened.
Hang on. Let's see if I can actually see this. Hang on 1 second.
I'm telling you,
that's insane. Thing. If it's actually that.
No, I think they're cool about it now.
Really?
Yeah, they're cool. I mean, they pretend like they are. I guess I would be a little upset if I was missing.
They pretend like they are.
But was he actually missing some of his ear, or was it just like cut?
Oh, it's got to be cut.
Well, I know it's cut, but like I'm saying, was there really a chunk like off of his ear?
Oh, we can't hear it. Oh,
that's
my
right.
God.
But it's hilarious, dude. And it's funny now because they're old.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Which is great.
Let me see.
Imagine walking in there to rob that house.
And Evander Holyfield getting together for a holiday-themed video. The men exchanging gifts.
Oh, wait, this isn't it.
Holiday sweaters. Holyfield giving Tyson an iron, saying he's glad they have ironed things out.
I'm telling you, dude.
What the?
Holyfield, an earful.
Oh, no, you did.
The former opponents have joined
an earful.
Marijuana gummy candies shaped like ears with bites taken out of
them.
Dude.
He hands it to.
I got you your ear. No, it's not. This ain't my ear. Yes, it is. Cherry pie punch filling.
Cherry pie?
My ears don't. Yes, they do. Man, they don't. Yes, they do. No, it don't.
What?
Yes, they do. Why I ate your ear.
Holy days he's wearing on his
sweater. Did you hear what he said?
What?
My ears don't taste like cherry pie. And he goes, yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
I know because I've been your ear.
He's like, I ironed this out. Oh my God, dude. I can't believe that.
I told you.
I saw some of the videos of Mike Tyson practicing. I'm pretty sure I brought this up last time on the
intense.
pod.
Yeah.
But, hang on. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. More Mike. Let's get rid of that one. But I saw the one where he was like punching. He's 58 years old, and he's straight up smacking so hard.
Yeah.
This punching dummy.
But did you see the one where he's counting down the days for Jake Paul because him and Jake Paul are fighting in July, I think. July.
Yeah.
And he's counting down the days. So every day he does like an intense training video of him just destroying mitts and bags and working out. And then he looks at the camera and says something and like rhymes. My favorite was day 3. He does this thing where he picks up this huge medicine ball, slams it on the ground, and is like hammering this guy with these mitts on. And then he looks at the camera and he's like, day 3, still want to fuck with me? And I'm like, Jesus, dude, like, there's no way Jake Paul's not scared. No way.
I don't know, man.
He's a heavyweight champion, dude. It doesn't matter.
I don't know what's going to happen. That's a fight that you're definitely going to put up on your garage, right?
Yeah, we're projecting that.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like you gots to do that one.
Are they going to do a paid thing?
No.
I wouldn't think so, right?
No,
unless they're going to get into the realm of pay-per-views.
I've never seen a pay-per-view fight or anything like on a
I'm saying this could be
like
the
a
first.
Peacock or.
Well, no, I've paid for
on Peacock.
I think I paid for something on Peacock.
Yeah, to probably watch the playoff game. Football.
Yeah,
like you had to buy a subscription, or you didn't have to. You could do the trial, but
yeah,
you could do it that way. But
I don't know, dude. I'm ready for it, and I also want to project UFC 300, but it's gonna be too cold, so I can't do it outside. It's gonna be way too cold.
No fires out there. No tire fires.
April 15th. I mean, that could be anything.
I know. Well, it's the 4th today. And it's like, I walked out today to walk the dog, and I'm like, I can see my breath.
Yeah, but we're also talking to not during the day. It's like,
yeah, you're right.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
April 15th is probably freezing, dude. Like, we would not enjoy that. I'll do it. You know what I'll do? I'll do it in the garage. We'll shut the lights off, and I'll put the big projector sheet up.
Ooh.
And then I'll hook it up to my sound system.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, we'll do that. That'd be nice.
I'm so down for that.
Yeah.
Oh, so the Mets did win today in the doubleheader.
They won one game?
Yep, 1-5.
That's a good start.
Or 1-4.
They had a lot of games left. That's the problem with baseball. They play so many games. It's like basketball. They just constantly are playing.
Yeah, they kind of have to.
They're on like every night. It's like, damn.
Well, today was a doubleheader too, already in April.
And then you wonder why like basketball players get hurt. You're like, dude, well, you just played 75 games in the month
basketball
of March.
too, they had to sit. Yeah. Sometimes they would actually have sit downs written into their contracts, or having like look at LeBron. He plays when he feels like, you know what, I'm feeling good.
It still makes more money than everybody.
Oh my God, yeah. I would love LeBron James on my team.
Yeah.
On any team.
Well, I wanted to ask you too, speaking of the Puff Daddy stuff.
Yeah.
Or P. Diddy, whatever he prefers.
Run the city, show no pity.
And now I don't really care what he prefers, but yeah, I'm sour about that dude.
Wasn't he missing?
Motherfucker. Yeah, nah, I don't know. There's rumors that he was, and then his lawyer was like, he was around, talked to the police, nothing really happened. He's going to try to clear his name now throughout the years because of this stuff.
Really?
And honestly, I haven't seen any more news about it, so I don't know what's going on there. I mean, he's a billionaire, so a lot of stuff can disappear after a little while.
P. Diddy's a billionaire.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like over $1 billion. It's like 1.3 or something.
Are you talking about like the Powerball?
Like net worth?
Yeah, that's the Powerball right now. $1.23 billion.
Is it?
Yeah, 1.23
Even you
billion.
can be P. Diddy.
Even you right now
that would
could
be the best commercial.
P. Diddy.
Without the sex trafficking.
No, with all of it.
Did you watch the this killed me.
What
I watched 2 weeks ago? Quiet on the Set. The Nickelodeon.
Oh, the Nickelodeon thing.
That killed me, dude.
Which one did you like the most?
Well, it's not what I liked. It was more so like all that was my shit. The Amanda Show, Drake and Josh, dude. I love that stuff.
You loved iCarly?
I was too old for that, so I didn't watch iCarly. I knew it was on, but I was older, so I wasn't watching it then.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of done with the Nickelodeon stuff.
Right.
But like all that, dude, that was like 92, 3, 4. Amanda's Show was like 96. I think Drake and Josh was like 97. So, you know, I'm eating Cheerios, dude, on my couch before I go to school watching this stuff. And I'm laughing at like all these jokes that's going on the set. And like then you watch this documentary of how this guy was so abusive to them on set. And like there was a sexual predator on there that like attacked Drake and like molested him. And then I'm like, what is going on right now?
Brutally, though.
Terrible.
Brutally.
Yeah.
Like then, not just like.
And then the guy gets out after like 6 or 7 years and then gets a job like right away with Disney. What are we doing here?
Well, for you as a T-ball coach, is there any requirements that you make parents go through?
Yeah. Background check. And then you got to watch like a 30-minute sexual harassment video and then take a quiz. You have to pass it in order to even step on the field.
That's insane.
I don't think it's insane.
No.
I think it's good.
That's insane that like even me to go read a book in school, right?
Yeah.
I have to get fingerprinted.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of times there's not enough parents to go on field trips because they have to go through the rigmarole. You know what I mean? Like they have to go through all this, but like it's for your kids.
Yeah.
These times have changed so much from the 80s when we were kids. Do you know what I mean? So that's why this whole thing's coming out now.
Yeah.
With the Nickelodeon behind the scenes, because everybody's coming more aware of it. Like, oh my God.
Like, I can't believe they had Ariana Grande try to squeeze liquid out of a potato.
It works.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? And watching it as a kid, you're probably like, that's so funny.
All the feet stuff.
Oh, dude, and the like she's pouring water on herself.
Like laying upside down.
Nuts, dude. The guy's coming in with pickles, like trying to feed
and not only
pickles,
behind the scenes, he was doing this to his coworkers too. He was playing these sick. Oh, I'm joking.
Yeah.
So like that double standard where like I can do it to you, but you do it back to me.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
So like that, even that, you know, holding that power above somebody, saying like, if you don't, if you're not okay with what you feel or what I'm saying to you right now, get out.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
And then it's like, as the parents, like you see some of the parents are like, you know, we were going to say something and then we didn't because we didn't want to ruin our child's career by doing this. And then you saw the parents that were on there that were like, no, I was like, I was not down with this. And then their son ended up getting fired after like 2 years.
Well, the Drake's dad was his manager.
And then I think that was the mom took over because the guy that was molesting him and the mom like kind of got together and like took the rights over for Drake, and then the dad left the show.
They took control, but he did. The dad, I remember, this is pretty.
He kept calling it out.
he said in the beginning, watch this guy around him.
Yeah.
Please watch him.
Yeah.
Especially when you got a grown man coming to all like,
oh yeah.
Say you had like you were 17, you're playing at Skaggy's and you're going all around. Yeah. And like let's say you play somewhere out in like Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And the same older man is coming to see you play. You know what I mean?
I'd fucking throw my guitar.
Yeah, dude. He's front row every time. Starts coming backstage.
It's fucking
starts
crazy.
Giving you like tidbits and hey, bud, you want to stay at my place?
Well, you know what broke me?
Wilkes-Barre is so far away.
Dude, you know what broke me? The dad.
Stay. Which one?
The dad at the end.
Who? Drake's dad?
Yeah, at the end of Drake's thing, the dad got on there and was like, "I will never forget the day Drake called me and said that he got arrested."
The guy?
Brian Peck or whatever got arrested. Finally. And then the dad was like, I just started crying and I was like, oh, thank God he finally did it to somebody and got in trouble.
Oh, yes.
And then he was like, well, Dad, it was me.
Yeah.
And then they just pan to his face and you see his eyes fill up with tears. I'm like, no.
Just break down.
And he was like, as a father, I'll never get rid of that, how I wasn't there to protect my kid. Like, dude, there would be so many terrible things I would do to somebody if they touched my kid like that.
But it
would be very hard for me to
It's hard too because they're older, right? So this child was being like his mind was kind of getting warped.
Yeah.
And
I want to say he was 15, I think, when it happened.
So like it's the same thing as the parents kind of like he could be stricken of his career for the rest of it. He wants to be famous.
Yeah.
He wants notoriety and you have to play with the juggernauts.
Yeah.
And unfortunately it was
no, and then he ended up doing something to kind of groomed a young girl at some point. And
minor?
And he got in trouble for it. Drake did, yeah.
Really?
But that happens when somebody's doing that to you. Like you end up repeating that cycle.
I'm still sharing my screen.
It's crazy, dude. I still got Mike Tyson up on my screen.
Oh, sorry. You should have said
something. Yeah, dude, that like killed me because I'm like, man, this is my child. Like I watched all the and like I'm laughing at these. I'm not thinking these kids are going through what they're going through.
No, that's insane.
No doubt. I'm like, I want to be slimed. I want that job. That sounds fun.
Wild and Crazy Kids.
Yeah, dude.
I was a guy that watched Hey Dude. Remember Hey Dude?
Yeah.
Or you were too young for that?
Hey Dude?
Yeah.
Or Hey Arnold?
There were guys that were on a ranch.
Oh, yeah. No, I know Hey Dude.
They were ranchers.
Yeah, but was that Nickelodeon?
Yeah, that was Nickelodeon. Had to have been David the Gnome.
Well, yeah, there was only Nick and then Disney.
That's it for me.
Cartoon Network was around though.
USA used to have this train that used to come by. The snorkels were on it.
Yeah.
That's probably before your time too.
Yeah, I don't.
Snorkels were the shit.
I might have watched it, but they might be things that I watched when I was too young to remember.
Right.
You know? I think the youngest thing that I remember watching was Eureka's Castle.
I could only watch that when I was sick.
Yeah.
Home from school.
Yeah.
10 a.m. comes on. Eureka, that big ass dragon comes out.
That's the youngest thing I remember watching. That dragon scared me, dude. So did Alfie. Alfie was terrifying.
Who's Alfie?
That's the alien thing that like
Alf?
Alf, yeah.
Eats cats?
Yeah, that dude.
Why did he
thing was terrifying. He was because my brother had a doll of him, and it was
he did not.
It was not a good looking doll.
Oh my gosh,
scary, dude. I thought that was terrifying.
Oh, where's Alfie?
Yeah, no, dude. I had nightmares about that.
I had nightmares about like Chucky, stuff like that, as I watched as a kid.
See, I didn't have any nightmares of that. Mine was like Alfie or Alf, whatever. Alf. I called him Alfie because he's scared. I wanted to call him something nice. You know?
That's so funny.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh.
No, that wasn't cool.
You didn't watch that one? She's like a robot. I forget the name of it. Shoot.
Robot?
Yeah, she was a robot girl living with the family. Like the dad made her in like his basement.
You talking about Dexter?
No, not Dexter's Laboratory. That was another good one.
I love that one.
No, they made her. It was like real life. It was like not a cartoon, nothing like that.
I don't think so.
Oh, dude, that was such a good one.
Was that Nickelodeon?
Might have been. I don't know. I don't know.
As far back as I go with Nickelodeons, but like I remember all that. And
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah.
Goosebumps was later. I really didn't get into Goosebumps.
I didn't get into Goosebumps either.
It was too young for me.
Yeah, I wasn't too young for it, but I just didn't like it. Are You Afraid of the Dark was the best.
Are You Afraid of those scary tales?
It was like I would watch that and Jaron would be like, let's watch Tales of the Crypt. Come on, it's totally
Tales from the Hood.
People are melting in this.
Their faces are melting. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that.
Are You Afraid of the Dark is like a bunch of kids around like a campfire.
Yeah, just telling tales.
Random tales.
There was a goblin.
I wet my bed.
I wet my bed that night. No, I watched the last episode of Invincible.
Oh yeah, so good.
I watched it today when I was on the treadmill, and I saw.
Wait! You watched the one that came out today?
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me.
Well,
I didn't see it yet. Don't do it. Don't.
It is bloody.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Well, the last one was good.
Bloody.
The last one I watched is when the one girl Viltrumite came down there and like ragdolled him.
If anybody doesn't know what Invincible it is, it's like a.
It's the only anime I watch.
It's like something on Prime.
Anime.
Yeah, anime.
It's the only one I
thought it was straight up a cartoon in the beginning, but they did do tales of like other dimensions in this episode, and he warps into different ones, which is pretty cool. You see other characters.
Super nerdy here.
Oh, it's super nerdy.
But this is the only nerd thing I'll do.
That's it.
That's it. Invincible because it's like bloody and they swear and they like it's cool.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
There's a lot of crying.
Yeah. It's a lot of action
in this episode.
Oh, well, I don't know if I'm going to watch it.
Oh, no. He snaps limbs in this episode. You want to watch it.
He does?
I'm not going to tell you who snaps limbs.
It's probably the...
takes away from it.
The worm guy, the Martian guy.
No.
Really?
But I'll tell you what, the Seth Rogen character, he's alien in this guy. He's an alien that got like super buff.
I like that he's all jacked.
And jacked. But he still has those telepathy powers.
That's not the right word.
It's like
telepathy.
Going to other people. It's so good.
That's cool.
So good.
Yeah,
well, I was like, well, I might as well just watch this real fast because last night at AJR, I was there until 12 o'clock. And we saw them at Music Fest before.
AJR?
AJR. The production value that these guys put into their concert.
Yeah.
This is their first arena concert. They're usually playing lower key type of places.
It's crazy they're big enough for that.
Oh, dude. It was insane. The production value that they put it. There's one where the guy is on like acrobatic, those wires that pull you up into the air.
Yeah.
And they have a whole scenario of him falling the entire time, doing flips and stuff as he sings.
Wow.
And I was telling my wife this. I was like, I don't know if it's like pre-produced.
Yeah, there's probably
him
some
singing
vocals
and all this kind of stuff. But he was nailing everything.
That's good.
There was one part where he went up into the crowd, the upper deck, the 200 section. We were on the floor.
Yeah.
He was in the upper, and his whole band was up there, and him and his brothers were singing.
Yeah.
Up there. It was nuts.
That sounds cool.
I couldn't believe it. And at the end, so my youngest, she fell asleep, and it's probably 10:30, somewhere around there. The whole stage goes dark, and then all of a sudden, this big automated like character comes over the curtain, bro.
Wow.
Comes over the curtain. They have confetti cannons that blow out all this glittery with all the strobing and all the lasers and stuff. Dude, it was insane.
Wow.
It blew my mind.
Yeah.
It blew my mind.
Expensive tickets then?
Yeah, we had to go. It was downpouring. I drove to Philly.
Yeah.
Like I left work early, picked up the girls an hour from school, drove down there. It was pouring. I drove the Prius.
Damn.
Drove the Prius in this. I'm blowing all over the road. People are doing 85 miles per hour down this road.
Wow.
And I'm like, my windshield wipers can't keep up with the raindrops. And we get there, I'm soaked. I'm wearing bird dog pants. If no one ever wore a bird dog, they're dry fit.
Yeah.
So as soon as they get soaked, it soaks through everything.
They're done.
it soaks through everything. It looks like you could see everything.
It's like shrink wrap.
Yeah, dude.
On your legs.
Dude, that's a perfect description of what
I've golfed with them before. In a rainstorm.
God, I was literally
I left
soaked.
there seeing my leg through my pants. I'm like, what the and my pants melting? Did I get one of those like love packages for Valentine's Day where if they get wet, your pants like disintegrate?
Those edibles.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, this isn't good. But I know the feeling.
I got into there, and it's like the Flyers Arena. And every line had a line. So, line to get in, line to go up to the mezzanine. We thought we were at the 200 block. We thought we were upstairs. Next thing you know, they're like, no, you're on the main floor.
Okay.
I'm a big guy. So I'm in the third row in the front, and my kids are dancing. We can't get on the chairs. There's so many different like intricacies to how you're supposed to be a concert goer at this arena.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm slouching over so people can see over me. People are like, can you move? My kid can't see. And I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know what to do.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know. I stood the entire time. I was like, you know what?
Did you have a good time, though?
It was incredible. They are such. I'll tell you what. I love entertainment. I love being entertained.
Yeah.
I'm not into their type of music. It's like a echoey, like They consider it like a Broadway poppy kind of music. Like a Broadway.
Yeah, that's kids stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot of cursing. At the end, they're like, "Fuck the bullies."
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because these guys grew up as like they're Jewish
nerds.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
But they're always into the music. And they're into the whole, I don't know what it's called. The buttons have different like
pads.
And you can like record sounds. They recorded like 2 plates smashing together.
It's basically just what it is, sound pads.
And that's all it is. Yeah. And one guy plays a keyboard. The main guy sings and produces all the music. The other guy just plays bass. Yeah. He's also like a Columbia professor too. They're all 3 are brothers.
Wow.
And some of their stuff is pretty, like Bang Bang is one of them. But again, like,
I don't know any of these songs.
They entertained the shit out of me, man.
That's good.
My kids were dancing the entire time. Ellie, my oldest, was like interpretive dancing to most of the stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest. I'm 43 years old. Okay.
Were you interpret?
I was not, but there's some people in the crowd that were feeling this music. They're older. They're not teenagers.
We're
They're
talking like Molly.
What do you mean?
Ecstasy? They're taking drugs?
No. They might have been. Who knows? People were vaping in there, which I didn't appreciate. But they were like feeling. Oh my god! I know.
I've never been into that where
Mase,
people are like literally the music. It looks like it's going through them, and I'm like,
they're screaming at the top of their lungs, and I get it. It's AJR.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But there were some people, and like Melissa, my wife was like, "Oh, a couple of the people smelling here."
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get some of those.
You're at a concert, dude.
You're gonna get some of those.
Everybody's stinky.
Yeah, nobody really dressed up for it, and their merch line was out the door. I picked up like $200 worth of merch.
Nice.
Yeah, I got my purple shirt over there.
Have you ever been to like a metal show?
No.
You should go to one with me. Because you know that reaction where you look at somebody and they're like, oh, and they get all weird, like the music's literally cutting through their body. The only thing you do at a metal concert is wait for them to go, hey, and that's all you do. You don't say anything else. Yeah, you just, hey. Every once in a while, he'll just go, hey.
I was waiting for the mosh pit to start up in the front because there was a standing section.
I could take you one of those.
And my wife was saying that if you sit down in it, they'll toss you out. No, they'll keep you in there, right?
Well, they'll spread out. So if they spread out, you're going to get probably moved, yeah.
No, they were sitting.
Like the crowd literally goes like this. It's like in the middle, and usually they're called circle pits.
Circle pit?
Because you'll hear the singer go, I want a fucking circle pit right here. And then he goes like that, and the crowd basically just goes like that. They make a circle, and then they start doing this, and then you have random people that know how to like mosh dance, and they're like doing like back heel kicks and like swinging their arms random.
Like
and
Jackie
if you
Chan?
hit somebody, you just hit somebody. It's like you're not trying to, but you are. It's weird. It's not like a fight. It's like a goofy fight.
I like goofy fights.
It's like people that know how to like, people know how to like dance fight.
Oh yeah.
Well, these are people that know how to like not dance fight. It's hard to explain.
The anti-dance fight.
Because you'll see somebody like throw a kick and you're like, ooh, like you didn't take karate. Are you okay?
Well, do they zero in on one person? Like
sometimes
2 people in one pit?
If there's a big dude in there, a lot of times you'll see people just trying to get that big guy down.
Really?
A lot of times it doesn't work.
Do they listen to the music? They just want to get violent.
I ended up on the floor at Croc Rock, dude, during an All That Remains concert. And he was like, I want 3 circle pits. And I'm like, I wasn't going in. I went in to go get Jaron, my brother. And I'm like, dude, I lost him. I gotta go. So I went in. And I saw him, so I kind of got in there and I grabbed him. As soon as I grabbed him, all hell broke loose.
You waded through the turmoil.
I got smashed immediately on the ground. My fucking shoe, I crawled out of it. My shoe was gone. My earring was ripped out of my ear.
What?
And I was like, I go up to my buddy who's like a lot bigger than me. He's like, dude, what happened to your I was like, dude, I lost my shoe. My ear was like bleeding from it being like ripped out. And he's like, your hat too. I'll be right back. And next thing you know, you see him pile in it.
Oh, my God.
And then he comes out with my hat and my shoe. And I'm like, yo, thank you for that. Because I wasn't going back in. I was going to leave Croc Rock in the rain with one shoe.
Is this pre-fight? I mean, I'm sorry, pre-shooting? Croc Rock?
Pre-shooting? What do you mean shooting?
Oh, there was gunfire.
Oh, there was
there
tons of gunfire
all
at that
the
place.
time.
Well, that around that section of Allentown is not nice. It's not a nice section. But
is Croc Rock even around?
No, it's done.
Yeah, it's
been
done,
for
right?
years. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm showing my age.
I think I saw one of the last shows there, like, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago.
So this is just a random thought that sprinkled into my brain. Is there a venue you would want to play with the Harmony Garage Band?
Like any venue I want?
A prime, like a venue.
Red Rocks.
Where's that?
That's in Colorado.
And what's the premise of it?
It's built into the mountains in Colorado. It's a big amphitheater. It's like, I would love to do, dude, when you see the lights on the rocks behind it, like you're literally playing almost like in a cave, like half a cave.
It's called Red Rocks?
Red Rocks, yeah.
I gotta look at that.
That's one place I would want to play for sure. Like before I'm done playing. I don't think I'll get there. That
would be dope.
That's a pretty monstrous stage. Like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, big bands play there. I mean, some smaller bands play there too, but
big bands.
But a lot of comedians go there, like Bert Kreischer and stuff. They do their thing there a lot.
Get out.
Yeah, but if you look like behind the backdrop, dude, you just see like a mountain of boulders, and it's like literally you're built into a mountain.
That's insane.
Yeah, and it's in Colorado, that's awesome. I would love to play a show in the mountains built into a cave in Colorado to thousands of people.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Bring it.
Sign me up.
No, I watch a lot of live videos of guys playing there, and I'm like, oh, I want that. That's one place I would want to go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Red Rocks.
Yeah.
We'll look for it, peoples out there that listens to us. All 15.
Do it,
all 15 listeners.
Yeah.
Well, that's us for this episode of Opinions On.
It's good to be back.
A podcast. We found him.
Yeah.
We found Mase.
Yeah.
He's alive.
Now I'm going to mix this into my life. So, I'm back at doing 10 things a day.
I'm back. 12 things a day. What are you talking about, head coach?
Let's go.
Head coach,
Champion.
primetime season. Let's get at it.
Best Husky team ever.
Well, I'm Junior.
I'm Mase.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks for listening to Opinions On with Mase and Junior. Hit that subscribe so you don't miss out.